The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by rolling hills and thick forests, there lived a young shepherd boy named Dean. Dean was responsible for looking after a flock of sheep that grazed on the grassy hills just outside the village. It was a quiet and peaceful job, but for a lively boy like Dean, it often felt lonely and boring. There was nothing but the sheep, the hills, and the distant sound of birds to keep him company for most of the day. Dean would often daydream while watching over the sheep. He imagined exciting adventures, battles with fierce creatures, and daring rescues. But in reality, every day was the same. The sheep grazed quietly, the sun moved across the sky, and Dean was left with nothing but his thoughts. The long hours of solitude started to feel unbearable. One day, as he was sitting on a rock, feeling particularly restless, Dean had an idea. What if I make things a little more interesting, he thought. He remembered hearing stories about wolves attacking flocks and how the villagers would rush to protect the sheep. With a mischievous grin, Dean decided to have some fun at the expense of the villagers. Without a second thought, he ran down the hill, shouting at the top of his lungs, "Wolf! Wolf! A wolf is attacking the sheep!" His cries echoed through the village, and the villagers, alarmed, dropped everything they were doing and grabbed whatever tools they could find, sticks, shovels, and pitchforks. They ran as fast as they could to the hill, ready to fend off the dangerous predator. But when they arrived at the top of the hill, there was no wolf in sight. The sheep were grazing peacefully, and there was no sign of any threat. Instead, they found Dean laughing hysterically. "It was just a joke," Dean said between giggles. "You all looked so scared." The villagers were not amused. They were angry and felt tricked. "Why would you lie about something so serious?" one of the villagers asked sternly. "You made us worry for nothing." Dean just shrugged. "I was bored," he said. "It was funny to see you all rush up here like that." The villagers scolded Dean for wasting their time and lying about something so important. "Don't do it again," they warned him, shaking their heads as they walked back to the village. But Dean didn't seem to take their words to heart. He was too pleased with himself and the attention he had received. A few days later, Dean grew bored again. The quiet grazing of the sheep and the endless blue sky offered no entertainment. Remembering how much fun it was to trick the villagers, Dean decided to pull the same prank. He ran down the hill, shouting even louder this time, "Wolf! Wolf! A wolf is attacking the sheep!" Once again, the villagers, though hesitant, rushed to his aid. They grabbed their tools and hurried to the hill, but when they arrived, they found no wolf, just like the last time. Dean was rolling on the ground with laughter. "I got you all again," he said with a wide grin. This time, the villagers were furious. "You've lied to us twice now," they shouted. "You're wasting our time, and we won't be fooled again." One of the older villagers pointed a finger at Dean and said, "If there really is a wolf next time, don't expect us to come running." But Dean just laughed it off, thinking he had pulled off another successful prank. Not long after that, as Dean was watching the sheep, a real wolf appeared. It emerged from the shadows of the forest, its eyes gleaming with hunger. The wolf began stalking the sheep, ready to attack. Dean's heart raced with fear. He quickly jumped to his feet and shouted at the top of his lungs, "Wolf! Wolf! Please help! There's really a wolf this time!" But the villagers had heard Dean's cries before and assumed it was another trick. They shook their heads and continued with their work. "He's just playing his usual games," they said to one another. No one believed Dean, and no one came to help. The wolf attacked the flock, scattering the terrified sheep in all directions. Dean tried to chase the wolf away, but it was too strong and fast. By the time the wolf disappeared back into the forest, several sheep were lost, and the flock was in disarray. Dean was devastated. His prank had backfired, and now he was truly alone in his time of need. When the villagers finally came later that day and saw the damage, they were disappointed. "We told you we wouldn't come if you lied again," one of them said sadly. "Now look what has happened." Dean hung his head in shame. He realized that his lies had cost him not only the trust of the villagers but also the safety of the sheep he was supposed to protect. He wished he could take back his foolish tricks, but it was too late. From that day on, Dean never told a lie again. He understood that honesty is more valuable than a moment of laughter, and that once trust is lost, it's incredibly difficult to regain. He worked hard to earn back the villagers' trust and was always truthful from then on. The lesson he learned stayed with him for the rest of his life. Telling the truth is the foundation of trust, and without trust, we lose the support of those around us when we need it most. Moral of this story is trust is fragile, and once it's broken, it's hard to repair. Always be honest, because even when telling the truth seems difficult, it's the right thing to do. Lies may seem harmless at first, but they can have serious consequences. Thanks for joining us for the story of Dean and the Wolf. We hope you learned the value of honesty and trust. If you enjoyed this tale, please like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more fun stories with important life lessons. Remember, always be truthful.